Bro, this is what it do, man. Indeed, we are back. We got the best meta plays in each respective position. If you don't know how the series works, well, you'll get it, man. I've been doing it for a while on my channel, and yeah, it takes long to compile, so will be much appreciated if you can hit that like, subscribe. Let's get into it. I know you're thinking to yourself, how can I improve my FC25 experience? Look no further. MONOEXP has the best, cheapest coins on the website. Best price, best guarantee. Use the code META for 8% off, bro. You can get literally any card. Go check them out right now. Do check out MMOXP for the best, cheapest coins, man. Literally like the most reliable right there, you know, if you want to get the best cards. Boys, I'll be real, within the series, right? Bro, I feel like not a lot of people are playing this game, which fair enough, given the fact that Shapeshifters is in Team 4, bro. We're at week 4 Shapeshifters. What are we doing, bro? EA, what are we doing? Nonetheless, though, we're gonna jump over to goalkeepers, man. Yeah, I do obviously every position, 2 subcategories being cheap to medium, medium to expensive. Let's get into it, not waste any time. Crouch and De Gea, probably the best value right now. I've seen a lot of people running them in champs. Yeah, I won't lie, I ran De Gea for a while. I think, who am I using now? I'm using Milinkovic-Savic. I like his height, you know, completely up to you. I feel like goalkeepers didn't even really add that much goalkeepers right there, even if you check right. No pun intended. Yeah, I need to stop. Bruh. Nonetheless, we've got obviously medium to expensive as well. There's not really much goalkeepers that, you know, are like wow factors, but I think for medium to expensive, it's probably going to be Diego Costa, Vicario, and Konate are the main ones that a lot of people are using. Obviously, Konate being the guy. Tall, stocky. When he rushes out, you know, you need to have all the boxes ticked. Like if you look at his playstyle pluses, his reactions obviously add a goalkeeper chem style to him to obviously alleviate all that nonsense when everyone is saying that they don't have actual goalkeeper stats in game. If you don't add a chem style for goalkeeper, if that makes sense. Yeah, medium to, cheap to medium, medium to expensive. Tell me who's your favorite right there. That position is very hard to determine, like, you know, because everyone has their own opinions, man. So yeah, fullbacks though, cheap to medium, we've got a couple of evos. I'll be real, I didn't really add that much evos because I feel like, I don't know, is it just me? EA have absolutely, like, obviously messed up a lot this year. Evos, I feel like they added a little bit too much, bro. It's oversaturated. There's just too much possible evolution chains that you can do, you know. The meta curve is constantly getting changed because of this evos. They need to like really tone it down a bit next FC right there, man. And please listen to the community. Apparently they are. We've heard it multiple times, bro. EA propaganda. Nonetheless though, when it comes to fullbacks, you need cards that have, I'd say, a pace playstyle plus. Bruiser is the new included, you know, demon playstyle, you could say, for any defending card that you have. So Bruiser plus is always nice, and then I'm thinking something like a passing playstyle plus is not bad, or dribbling. Completely up to you at the end of the day, man. Use what works. But I'm liking this the Costa that got included in evos. Legacy of a Lioness, insane. Obviously only time that you can actually get him is if you had his 88, which was a SPC at the time, I think, right? Good card when it came out, I remember. But yeah, for left backs, I feel like I always say it, I'm gonna say it again, have that balance, you know, someone that's short on the one side, someone that's tall on the other side. It alleviates very nice, you know, pressure on the one side. And then also, let's say like if you have a small fullback, he can turn. And then for the taller one as well, switching it over to him in terms of like physicality and stuff, winning balls in the air, etc, etc. Dumfries very nice as well. Immobile, couple of cards as well at the bottom. Some team of the seasons, some are dissipating a bit, you know, getting into that like high S ranking instead of S plus, you could say. And you need the S plus cards. For cheap to medium fullbacks, I feel like there's only very few fullbacks, like maybe Dumfries, Mittelstadt, and like Immobile that's almost S plus, if not maybe just S plus. Oh yeah, and there's Murillo, bro, very nice card. 70,000 coins for him is a steal. Get that man in the team. Tiamo's your favorite fullback though, if it's cheap, if it's expensive. Speaking of expensive though, we jump over to the medium to expensive fullbacks. Now, I'll be honest, within the series, right, I always like pinpoint specific cards and stuff. I'll be real, just use what you want. Use what gets included now. Any card that gets included in, I mean, Shapeshifters Team 4 is going to be good. You know, essentially like even a 15,000 coin card. Yeah, EA have upped the stats. Insane. You obviously have to look at specific stats. Like when you're looking at a card, right, let's look at Foden, for instance. Now, does he have the pace? Of course. Does he have the playstyle pluses? Of course. Doesn't really have a defensive playstyle plus though, like something to get the ball, you know, like an anticipate plus, intercept. But yeah, overall, man, in terms of a fullback, he is going to be that guy that just transitions beautifully. He's more of the smaller fullback, but very nice. These are cards that are going to get those extra wins in champs, man. Like Nuno Mensch, bro, 3.7 mil though. This is why I don't understand EA. Why are we price capping him, or what are we doing? Why is he 3.7 mil? Yeah. João Neves as well. Lucio can play right back. Smith is actually a very affordable, very nice option. I think that's quite S+. She's got intercept, jockey, incisive. She can even press from the top, and she can be a left flanker. She can literally score Trivelas, bro, on that left flank. She might be one of the best bang for buck cards, bro, easily. Yeah. Got Cafu, we got obviously Hernandez. He's always been great. Yeah, tell me who's your favorite fullback though, man. There's a couple of cards that you can pause the screen if you want, bro. I'll be real, I never take price into account, but it's always a huge indication of how well they're keeping their, you know, meta afloat. And their price, like for instance in our show, keeping his price, bro, at 500k plus, because insane playstyle pluses, the pace is good. Yeah, in-game is very nice as well. This promo cards that got, like, you know, the winning promo cards, like for instance the what is this thing called, when Portugal won, and you know, like when PSG won the UEFA, all those cards are still keeping afloat in terms of the meta. So fair enough for that. That was actually a better promo than the Shapeshifters, bro, which is very funny, and it wasn't even a promo. So yeah, that's saying something. We got Gwen, which is insane as well. By the way, I've actually added her as a top 5. Yep, Gwen is insane in game, bro. By the way, yeah, let me just say that, insane. Versed a couple of times and very irritating to verse. But let's jump over to center backs. I nearly actually forgot center backs. I was going to jump over to the midfielders, but yeah, as I said, man, use what works, boys. And I'm not going to really stay too long on this, you know, on each position, but I feel like for center backs, just get Jonathan Tah on your team, bro. Bro, he's absolutely enormous. Guy is a tank. He's a beast. Meter Start is another good one that just got included. 50,000 coins. You don't need to be doing too much, man. You know, like I'd even say, go as far as to say these cards are all S+. Well, the ones I've mentioned, you know, like Tar, Meter Start, I'd probably say even Oblak, bro, like lower S+, you know. And then we obviously got Saliba, which is still in the power curve, dropped a lot, and he actually holds afloat still. So I'd still say he's in the power curve. I have him in my team. He's a beast. Ibanez is probably one of the best, cheapest cards that money can buy for center back. Why I say this is he feels so compact. He's nice to turn on the ball. He can, you know, get the ball very quickly. It's kind of like a boy version of Lacroix. I don't know if you guys have used Lacroix. She's insane. Any woman center back, right? People will be like, Mike, oh, they're too short. Trust me, if you can balance, again, it's all about balance, man. Balancing the books. If you can have a tall center back alongside, like, you know, someone like Mbok, for instance. Insane name, by the way. Shout out to Mbok, though. If I'm pronouncing it right. 122k, right? Everyone's going to overlook this card because it's like, oh, she's 5'8". No. She is a beast. With Bruiser Plus, especially advanced defending techniques, she's going to be a beast. Definitely get, you know, if you don't have coins, if coins ain't a problem, though, we can jump over to the medium to expensive one. And ladies and gentlemen, let's just say Rodri, Lukaku, Van Dijk, probably Pacho, and then some, you know, we'll add Maldini, probably top 5 best center backs right now. Argue with whoever. Why is Irene Paredes 900,000 coins? This is what I don't get, bro. She is 5'10", which actually is not a bad height. You know what? Fair enough. I take back what I said, man. Wasn't familiar with the game. I thought she was a little bit shorter, but it makes sense. But I don't know. 900k though? It's a little bit OD, won't lie to you. Yeah, let me just say, this bald guy right here, bro, is the business. My friends, at center back, he's the best center back in the game alongside Van Dijk. I'd say second, straight up. This man is a beast. Anticipate Bruiser Plus, and not only that, insane pace split, and he's also 6'3" with above 85 agility and balance. That's something to fall for, man. Bowling goalie cannot stop the shine. Shout out to that guy. Jump over to the midfielders. This is gonna be a mouthful, man. Oh, so much cards, bro. So little time. CDM CMs though, and then we've got obviously the cams. I've separated the cams because yes, they're midfielders, but they're more on the attacking scale, so you don't really need to be doing too much. Now check here. CDM CMs, you got you know, cheap to medium. Someone like Charlton, bro, very insane. I mean, for the price as well, this man does everything. If it can just load, it'd be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. 108,000 coins for him, right? He's got intercept, so getting that ball, he's gonna be that guy. And also transitioning with it. Doesn't really have like a technical plus, but I mean, it's Charlton, bro. He's got 5-star, 5-star. Like, come on. I'm not asking too much here. Yeah. Ruben Neves is a very nice one. Now, I've actually grouped the CDMs and CMs together. Usually I separate them, but I feel like this just, it's literally the same thing. You know, they can both play both positions. Like, for instance, Martinez, you know, Royce. Putellas can't play CDM. You have to obviously know what you're using. Like, Putellas, for instance, can play cam and CM. But most of the time, these cards are like the midfielder, you know, they comprise of that, you could say, box-to-box elements / holding, if that makes sense. But if you were to say CDMs, though, the best CDM, per se, like, for cheap to medium, I'd probably say Pedri, bro. Between Pedri, Spinazzola's a good one with Tamori as well. They were good. But I'd probably say Pedri, and there's not much, like, cards that can, like, irritate you, because your Pedri irritates me, bros. I don't know about you boys, but oh my days. Why is McTominay here? That is my bad. That's the wrong version of him. I meant to include the team of the season, of course. But yeah, I'd probably say Pedri, bro. Yeah. And then this new Araujo who's also insane because of the Bruiser Plus. Yeah. Lewandowski's nice as well. We got Rashford. Couple of heavy hitters for... this was like Team 1, Team 2, I think. A lot of people loved. Let's jump over to CMs that are medium to expensive. Lukaku's back, bro. Lakaka. Irene Paredes that can play CDM is insane. I just feel that this type of card is more of the center-back, you know, natural. That at CDM, she won't like transition too nicely. But I mean, if you're using her as like a lone CDM, like alongside, actually not alone, sorry, alongside someone else, can I speak English today? Then you're cooking. Cantona, bro, at CM. Can literally prioritize all three elements of a midfielder. Cam, CDM, and CM. Yeah. 2,750 in-game stats. That might be the best in the game. Yeah, it's almost getting to maxed out. This guy is almost a 99 rated card, bro. EA would really want to sell packs now that I'm noticing. We've got Root Hullet, we've got Ham. These are just cards that are S+. Get the job done. Top 5, though, for the medium to expensive. Probably say Root Hullet. He has to be there. I'd say... I might actually say Lucio, because it's like the CDM CM. Ham is going to be there as well, 3. Probably would say someone like... I want to put Matuidi, but I feel like Vitinha is more of like the card that can do everything. So I'm going to say Vitinha. And then the 5th one, probably Cafu, bro. Cafu, I've been saying it for the multiple times. Please get this man in your team. I don't know how he's this cheap. He was actually 600k when... he's going to actually go up, I think, when Champs comes out again. But this man does completely everything. What a beast, man. Oh my, I can't stress it enough. Get that man in your team if you need a midfielder under like 500k. Yeah. There's a couple of heavy hitters here, man. Tell me who's your favorite right now for CDM CMs. As I said, it's probably a good representation as to why they're so expensive. It means the card is great. Everybody wants them. Yeah. The 4 people that are playing FC25. Yeah, tell me who's playing, man. I don't think a lot of people are playing. Compared to all other, like, older FIFAs, man, there's not a lot playing. But I think the heavy hitters, the hard grinders, you know, are waiting for Fatis. So hopefully that'll be better. Let's jump over to cams, though. For cams, it's not really much to say. I feel like just having good playstyle pluses for every position is literally, like, the play. For instance, Stoichkov is a little bit weird because he's got the intercept plus. Maybe he can press from the top, I don't know. But the incisive is always nice in terms of like passing. Then you obviously got someone like Olise, bro. This card in-game just feels so good, bro. Pause. Just in-game. Driven, quick step, trickster. On a paper scale, though, I feel like he's better as a striker because of the quick step and low driven. As a cam, though, I mean, hey, base incisive, we're cooking, you know. He can play very nice positions, and yeah, overall, man, very nice card. Shaqiri is actually a very nice one if you don't have coins. Beast in game, very compact, dribbling is amazing, 5-star, 5-star. You won't go wrong with that. You got Dihani, which is pretty much similar as well. Harder, you got obviously Saka. You got this Yashin and Check, which a lot of people are using. I feel like there's no aura for me there. Maybe a little bit with Yashin with the cap, but because they were free cards, you know, at the end of the day, man, when it's free, it's like it loses that value. That's just how life is, bro. We got Mayudo, we got Carvajal, Endrick. These are mid cards, I'll be real. Not really much heavy hitters like that are cheap. So you rather want to go for like medium to expensive. Like if you really want to get a card, bro, that's insane, you go for someone like Griezmann that does the job for pretty much everything. Especially at cam. Eusebio, of course, 3.3 mil. Ferdinand, we got Cantona is back. Yeah, some insane cards that can play cam. These are cards that can comprise of mainly, I'd say, Shadow Striker and then Playmaker. I feel like those two are the best for the roles. This Yaya Toure is insane as well. I'd actually say he's better than that Vieira. He just feels better. I've versed him, I haven't used him, but I know he does feel much better. Yeah. Neymar, you can actually... wait, let's quickly see. It's so sad. Apparently Neymar is not in FC 26. Bro, what are we doing, man? Our childhood is running from our eyes, bro, literally. I wanna cry, man. Put it on a plate, though. 2 dislikes, I don't know why. It's Neymar. Why does he have Anticipate Plus? Maybe because of the Evo itself, they're disliking it, so fair enough. But I mean, you can still get a usable Neymar card in this day and age. Not bad. It's just you're going out your way. You're spending like what? His actual market price, which is 1.7 mil. That's insane. Yeah. Yeah, a couple of very nice cards, man. At cam, I feel like so much people can play the cam position that you don't really need to be doing too much. Yeah. Let's jump over to the wingers, though. Similar to the cams, there's a lot of wingers now in this game. You just need to get a card that does the job for you, that's quickly, you know, transitions and has the skills at the end of the day to pay the bills. Indeed, I'd say Cascarino is probably my favorite card that got released in that, like, whatever promo that was, Path to Glory, whatever. 198,000 coins is a beast. Yeah, she is insane. She's probably the best, most versatile attacker right now for the price. Quick step, low driven plus. She can play a playmaker. She can play just a stone cold killer in front of goal. Very nice card, man. I definitely think she's up there with one of the best bang for buck cards easily, bro. She might be still of the day. Cascarino is insane, bro. The pace. And I remember using her gold card in the starter game. She was so good, man. Yeah, we got Diaby. We got obviously Atinia. As I said, man, with these positions, you don't need to be doing too much. I mean, you can literally have Schneider in your team for 20,000 coins and you can get 15 and 0. I'm not kidding. You can literally do that. Olise, Tamu's your favorite winger, though. Got Kaka, Ribéry, Frank, obviously in the season pass. They weren't really free. But I mean, because, you know, you spent your time grinding to them and then also season pass. So in essence, they should be medium to expensive, so fair enough. But yeah, that Kaka is insane. I definitely don't think winger, though. I think he's better as a striker. But jumping over 2 wingers, though, I do think the medium to expensive one is insane. I mean, you got cards that cut in finesse, Trivela Plus. Not really finesse, actually. I think the Trivela Plus is the potent one, bro. James, got Johan Cruyff, Eusebio, yeah. Another, I'd say a very good value one is probably this Wrighton, bro. Plays like how a Team of the Year played when she came out. Very nice. Got Pedro Neto, Rafael Leao, Salma. You can pause the screen. Do I really need to be saying too much? No. Come on. It's a combined total of 35 million coins on both Xbox and PlayStation. Yeah. I want to see the striker one because that's going to be insane. I think 2 cards collectively is 30 mil, bro. And you know who they are. Let's jump over to the strikers, though. A very nice card that I feel like can do everything as well. For like 1 million coins if you have it is, what is the name? Puteas, bro. That shapeshifter. See, now those type of cards I like. Yeah, we've got some very nice cards. I think in terms of the best value, as I said, Cascarino, insane for versatility up front. Olise, bro, low driven, quick step, and then also those trickster shot, trickster. Oh my days, trickster fake shot plus. Basically, you can call it that because everybody uses the fake shot technique with the trickster. Yeah, we got obviously Osim and Retegay. They were insane when they came out for Team of the Seasons. We got Ilanga now. I'm not gonna lie to you boys, bro. If you go Ilanga, right? Check here, Anthony Ilanga. He's 35k, right? If you don't need to be doing too much, you just want to like enjoy the game, get this man in your team. Maxed out pace, quick step plus, bro. That is insane. And then he obviously has the low driven. It's kind of like that no-nonsense striker. Just get him through to the goal and he's going to score, bro. Majority of the time. But yeah, we got obviously Gundogan, Wilson. Yeah, these are all cards that... They're okay, man. They're just like high S, you could say. I'd say the one of the two is probably Kaka and Liao, that, or Lise S+. Probably Cascarino, she's that good. S+ as well. Yeah. See, like Neuer and that lot, I feel like those cards are just... there for fun, you know. They're not really that meta where like pro players would even use them. But if you can know to pace boost, man said Frank, Manuel Neuer is going to be that guy, bro. Beast. Jumping over to the, oh, it's actually a combined total of 35 more. I don't know what the other one was, 37. Jumping over though to the medium to expensive strikers. As I said, if you have around under a mil, go for someone like Alexa Putellas. She is so good, man, in terms of like a pro player or like, you know, just sweating and getting those wins. She's gonna be that gal. Very nice card. Hazard is also very nice. I heard a couple of things from him. People were saying how good he is. Do I really need to be explaining all these good cards? You can pause the screen. This is why I do this. It's just to showcase like the best cards right now that are relevant as well. And there's only a specific amount of slots for each card, like for cards, you know. So if you don't see your card here, just know that there's better cards out there, which are these cards right here on your screen. Thank you so much, boys, for watching. I will catch you in the next one, man. Tell me, are you still playing the game? What are you guys doing now? We still have to wait for FC 26, which we are currently 2 months away, bro. And some change. July, August. That is insane. The game is already completely in the grave and we are only in... I mean, hey, maybe Fatis revives the game. We don't know. I'll catch you, though. Have a sweet one, boys. Peace.